you've just boarded. The deep blue water, the clinking glasses, lights shimmering everywhere. But hidden beneath the glamour, there's one room specifically engineered to keep you engaged until the very last anchor drop. Former casino insiders are now pulling back the curtain on cruise ship casinos. We're exposing the subtle designs, the unique rules, and the precise reasons why most passengers never truly grasp how the game works against them. This isn't about mere chance. It's about understanding the foundational mechanics of play. In this exclusive breakdown, I'll reveal precisely how to leverage this system to your advantage, ensuring you disembark feeling like a genuine winner. Insider Insight 1. The truth about cruise casino regulations. You can sense it even before you see it. The faint melody of coins, the rhythmic hum of machines, the gentle whisper of ocean waves just beyond. It feels utterly magical. You're on a dream vacation, miles from any coastline. And there, the casino doors beckon, a gleaming portal to what feels like pure luck. But here's the persistent question that haunts almost every player who truly governs these machines in the vast expanse of the ocean. The ship navigates international waters, flies a different flag, has various owners, and docks in countless ports. How could anything possibly regulate the action within those brightly lit, buzzing rooms at sea? This very mystery has fueled decades of whispers that cruise casinos secretly tighten their slots mid-voyage, that a hidden switch is flipped once far from land, or that payouts plummet the moment the ship hits open waters. But insiders know the truth. Almost every major cruise line, Carnival, Royal Caribbean, Norwegian, Princess, Holland America adheres to the Cruise Lines International Association, CLIA. Years ago, CLIA adopted Nevada's gold standard gaming regulations, the exact same rules governing Las Vegas. This means identical software, identical payback percentages, and identical audits. They cannot tighten machines mid-cruise, and they don't need to. However, there's a critical detail they often omit about these regulations. While Nevada's rules are followed, here's what most passengers overlook. Nevada permits a wide spectrum of payback percentages. A 9/6 video poker machine, offering 99.5% return with perfect play, is perfectly legal. So is a 6/5 machine, returning only 94.9%. Guess which one you'll predominantly find on cruise ships? The 6/5 machines largely dominate the casino floor. Blackjack tables frequently pay 6-5 on blackjack, instead of the traditional 3-2. Craps tables often cap odds bets at 3, 4, or 5 times, sometimes even lower. It's all entirely legal and NEVA compliant. But it's fundamentally a different experience than you'd find in Vegas's better establishments. So why does it still feel tighter at sea? Because, within the rules, it actually is tighter. A former cruise casino manager once articulated it perfectly. We could unalter a single setting even if we wanted to. Every slot on board follows Nevada's playbook, but we strategically select machines that heavily favor the house. The real challenge isn't the math itself. It's helping players grasp what they're truly up against. And that's where the real story begins. Insider Insight 2. What cruise casinos are really like. First-timers, beware. Let's get down to brass tacks. If you've never gambled on a cruise before, you might envision a compact version of Las Vegas. In some respects, you'd be correct. Yet, in other ways, the entire experience diverges significantly. Firstly, the physical layout. Cruise casinos are typically nestled deep within the ship, often adjacent to the main promenade, the busiest thoroughfare. This placement is no accident. High foot traffic ensures a steady stream of curious passengers. Most casinos feature relatively low ceilings, constrained by decks above and below, fostering an intimate, enclosed ambience. Some guests adore this. Others find it somewhat claustrophobic. While newer vessels are trending towards more open casino designs with windows, this remains an exception, not the norm. Here's what genuinely astonished me during my initial onboard gaming experience. The minimums are incredibly welcoming. Penny slots abound. Table games commence at just $5, occasionally $10. You can engage with blackjack, craps, roulette, all the classics without depleting your wallet. But you'll also encounter games rarely seen on land. Coin pusher machines, like arcades, but with real cash. Skill crane games, where you manipulate a key to push stacks of dollar bills, scratch off tickets sold at the cashier, and even grand. Leda-style drawings with jackpots worth hundreds of thousands. It's a hybrid of casino and carnival, and for many, that's precisely its charm. So, when precisely can you play? Here is the universal rule every cruise passenger must internalize. The casino operates only when the ship is in international waters. Embarkation day. Casino closed, though you can scout it. Later that night, once the ship sails, it opens. Days in port. It's closed until the ship exits the port's jurisdiction. Days at sea. Open all day, though table games usually commence around 10 a.m. This regulated schedule is a hidden boon for strategic players. You're not subjected to 24/7 temptation, unlike Vegas. Your cruise itinerary inherently builds in natural boundaries for your play. Insider Insight 3. Cash versus room card and the drink dilemma. The perennial question, can I use cash or do I have to use my room card? Here's the straightforward answer. Yes, you can absolutely use cash. Approach any machine, insert bills, and play. When finished, cash out your voucher and redeem it at the cashier. Your room card is only required for 1. Charging money to your onboard account. 2. Tracking play for loyalty programs. Or 3. Cashing out on Carnival and Princess ships, where it's mandatory for redemption. So, if you prioritize privacy, bring cash, refrain from inserting your card, and settle up at the cashier. Your onboard account will show no record. However, my recommendation is different. Engage in an open conversation with your travel companion beforehand. Mutually agree upon a gambling budget you're both comfortable with. Then, truly enjoy the casino without the stress of concealment. The most content cruise couples I've observed are those who establish boundaries together and then revel within them. If you're finding this insider information valuable, please take a moment to hit that like button right now. And for more exclusive strategies from the casino floor, make sure you subscribe to Casino Floor Secrets before we continue. Now, for the real scoop on complimentary drinks and how to navigate this smartly. Let's address the elephant in the room. On most cruise lines, drinks in the casino are not free. I understand. You're accustomed to Las Vegas, where cocktails flow freely as long as you're playing. But cruise casinos operate differently. Expect to pay $6 to $8 for a beer, $10 to $14 for a cocktail, plus gratuity. The silver lining. If you possess a drink package, it does extend to the casino. And achieving high loyalty status with the cruise line's casino rewards program can eventually unlock free drinks. But here's the savvy player's strategy. Free drinks are rarely truly free. They're part of the engagement cycle. However, understanding the system empowers you to enjoy every amenity while maintaining complete control. Embrace casino hospitality responsibly. If you have a drink package, utilize it judiciously. The aim is to view drinks as a perk, not a compulsion to extend your play beyond your plan. Smart cruise casino players adhere to a simple rule. Accept the hospitality, savor the moment, but strictly adhere to your self-imposed time limit. Set a phone alarm for your departure time. When it sounds, finish your drink, cash out, and head to the deck. And here's a lesser-known fact. The casino staff genuinely wants your experience to be enjoyable. They are your hosts, not your adversaries. Many seasoned cruise players cultivate friendly relationships with casino hosts and servers across multiple sailings. These connections frequently lead to invites for exclusive slot tournaments, private cocktail events, and even enhanced perks on future voyages. Treat the staff with respect and warmth. They remember gracious and convivial guests. These are the players who receive those. It's coveted calls about special events or complimentary cruise offers. Insider Insight 4. The Vacation Advantage: Why Longer Helps, and Smart Play Timing. The Vacation Advantage: Why having multiple nights actually helps you win. Here is a remarkable aspect of cruise casino play that many people overlook. You're not under a deadline. Unlike a land-based casino trip, where you might feel pressured to maximize a single evening, cruise grants you multiple opportunities. You can play briefly on embarkation night once the ship sails. Skip a night or two, then try again after a port day when you're refreshed. This inherent flexibility is truly your greatest asset. Experienced cruise gamblers often align their casino time with their energy levels and mood. Feeling drained after a lengthy shore excursion? It's probably not the night to play. Feeling energized and fortunate after a superb dinner and a show? That might be your moment. Margaret, a retired teacher with 23 cruises under her belt, shared her philosophy. I never force it. Some cruises I play 3 different nights, 20 minutes each. Other cruises, I select one perfect evening, bring my spouse, and we make it a 2-hour date. We set our budget, order our favorite drinks, and when we're done, win or lose, we stroll out to gaze at the stars on deck. Those are truly the best nights, timing your play for maximum enjoyment. The casino typically comes alive after the evening shows conclude. By late evening, it's often the most vibrant spot on board, buzzing with energy, laughter, and excitement. But here's an insider tip. Some of the finest casino experiences occur during off-peak hours. Early afternoon on a sea day, the casino is quieter. Staff are more available for chats and game explanations. And you can test machines without the evening throng. You'll discover better machine availability and a more relaxed atmosphere. Want to learn a new table game but feel intimidated? This is the perfect timing. Most cruise lines provide free casino lessons during the day, usually late morning or early afternoon. You can learn blackjack, craps, roulette, or any other game with zero monetary risk. The dealers are patient, the atmosphere is welcoming. And by the time you play for real money that evening, you'll feel confident. These classes are one of the best-kept secrets for novices. Consult your daily cruise planner or the cruise line app for schedules. Insider Insight 5. Smart Machine Selection and Tournament Strategy. Smart Machine Selection for longer play and where to find the better games. Here's a fact every cruise casino regular knows. Not all machines are designed equally for vacation play. If your objective is to extend your entertainment budget and maximize your time, seek out lower denomination video poker machines and classic reel slots. These games typically offer more spins per dollar, translating to more enjoyable playing time for your budget. Here's the secret: machine placement matters. The high-drama, high-volatility games are positioned front and center, right by the entrance in prime viewing spots. These are the games boasting immense jackpots and prolonged dry spells. But for the steady, more player-friendly machines, look towards the back corners and side areas. That's where you'll often discover superior video poker pay. Tables hunt for the 8/5 or even 9/6 machines and classic slots that provide consistent, modest wins. Rita and John, married 42 years and dedicated cruise casino players, swear by this method. We allocate $200 for the week. Play nickel video poker in the corner and make it last the entire cruise. We've met wonderful people, won a few small jackpots over the years, and never once felt like we overspent. The casino knows us now. We receive drink coupons, tournament invites, and honestly, we just cherish the atmosphere. Now, let's discuss tournaments. Most ships host slot and blackjack tournaments during off-peak hours, typically late morning or early afternoon. These tournaments are brilliant for risk-averse players. You pay a flat entry fee, often $20 to $50, play for a set duration, and compete for cash prizes. Your risk is capped at the entry fee, but your potential winnings can be substantial. Check your daily cruise planner or app for tournament schedules. It's truly one of the smartest ways to gamble on a cruise. Insider Insight 6. Loyalty program secrets your next cruise could be free. Insider tip number 4. The loyalty program secret that can pay for your next cruise. This is where things get genuinely fascinating. Every major cruise line operates a casino rewards program. And unlike land-based casinos, you don't need to formally register or sign up. Simply insert your room key card into any slot machine or present it to the dealer at a table game. Your play is automatically tracked. Play consistently, even at modest stakes, and you'll begin receiving offers. Carnival's Ocean Players Club extends free play credits, drink comps, room upgrades, and invitations to exclusive events. Royal Caribbean's Club Royale Prime Tier members earn complimentary casino drinks, priority boarding, exclusive lounge access, and sometimes even entirely free cruises. The program is remarkably generous for consistent players, even at modest bet levels. Norwegian's casinos at sea are renowned for dispatching aggressive offers to past players. Play sufficiently, and you could receive 50% to 75% off future cruises, or even completely free sailings with only port fees to cover. Here's what most passengers never do. Before you disembark, visit the casino host's desk. Inquire about your account status, any pending offers, and what benefits you've accrued. You might find free play waiting, drink credits you are unaware of, or special rates for your next cruise. Casinos remember players who demonstrate smart play and restraint. They respect consistency and reward loyalty. You don't need to spend thousands. Just play regularly and within your means. Donald, a 68-year-old cruise enthusiast, summarized it perfectly. I play the 25-cent machines, budget $50 per cruise, and I've never felt like a small player. The casino host knows my name. I get all the tournament invites. And last year, they comped my entire cruise because I'm a loyal, consistent player. I didn't get rich gambling, but the cruise line rewards me like I do. Insider Insight 7. Cultivating your winner's mindset before you board. Insider tip number 5. Creating your winner's mindset before you board. Here's the true secret to disembarking a cruise feeling victorious. Define what winning genuinely means to you before you ever step onto that ship. For some, winning means hitting a jackpot. For others, it means playing for 2 hours on a $50 budget and departing with $30 remaining. For others still, it's about forging new connections at the blackjack table and collecting entertaining stories for dinner. Before your cruise, sit down with your travel companion or yourself and decide, what's your total casino budget for the entire voyage? What experience would make you genuinely happy? What's one non-negotiable rule you'll follow? A time limit? A win goal? A loss limit? Write it down, store it on your phone. Make it tangible. When you board that ship armed with a plan, you're already ahead of 90% of passengers. Here's a strategy that yields beautiful results. Select 1 or 2 specific nights during your cruise for casino visits. Perhaps the first sea day and the final night before disembarkation. Limit yourself to a set duration, say a 2 OR maximum. Bring only your budgeted cash or predetermine a room charge limit beforehand. When your time is up or your budget is gone, you're done. Walk away. Go savor the deck, the entertainment, the vast ocean. And here's the profound outcome when you follow through. You leave with pride. Pride in your discipline. Pride in your choices. Pride in enjoying the experience on your terms. That feeling, I assure you, is more valuable than any jackpot. Insider Insight 8. Practical logistics and playing in your comfort zone. Insider tip number 6. The practical details smart players need to know. Let's talk logistics. The nitty-gritty that can elevate or diminish your casino experience. ATMs and room charging need more cash. Every ship features ATMs, typically within the casino or near guest services. But be warned, they usually charge $6 to $8 per transaction. Here's the smarter move. Charge money directly to your room account. At slot machines, there's typically no fee. At table games, anticipate a small percentage fee, usually 3% to 5%. Smoking in the casino. While most cruise ships prohibit indoor smoking, casinos are generally the exception. Smoking is typically permitted, though some newer ships are introducing designated non-smoking sections. If you're sensitive to smoke, this can be challenging. The smaller size of cruise casinos means escaping it is difficult if someone is smoking nearby. The positive trend. More smoke-free spaces are emerging, with some new ships featuring enclosed, well-ventilated, non-smoking areas. Cashing out important for Carnival and Princess. Here's something that often perplexes first-timers. On Carnival and Princess ships, you must have your room key card inserted to cash out at a slot machine. Your winnings are credited to your player account, not printed on a voucher. Attempt to cash out without your card, and you'll wait for an attendant to pay you manually. When you're done playing, visit the cashier or a redemption kiosk to convert your player account balance to actual cash. Other cruise lines, Royal Caribbean, Norwegian, etc., utilize the standard printed voucher system akin to land-based casinos. What happens if you win big? If you hit a legitimate jackpot, you will receive your full payout. That's the law. However, know this. If you win $1,200 or more on a single spin or hand, the casino must withhold taxes, mirroring U.S. regulations. You'll receive a W-2G form and your payout minus the tax withholding. If you believe you weren't paid correctly, address the casino manager immediately and request documentation. But legitimate wins are always honored. The cruise line's gaming license depends on it. Insider Insight 9. The joy of playing within your comfort zone and the long game insider tip number 7. The joy of playing within your comfort zone. One of the most liberating revelations for experienced cruise casino players is this. You don't have to bet big to have a grand time. The minimum bets on cruise ships are incredibly accommodating. Penny slots are ubiquitous. $5 blackjack is common, and $1 video poker is easy to find. You can enjoy a full, exhilarating casino experience without risking substantial amounts. And here's something wonderful. The staff don't judge. Whether you're engaging with penny slots or $100 hands, you are a valued guest. Your player's card earns points identically. Your drink service remains the same. Your experience holds equal importance. This fosters a remarkably inclusive atmosphere where retirees on fixed incomes play alongside high rollers. And everyone seems to derive similar enjoyment. The ambiance in a cruise casino is generally more amiable than in most land-based casinos. Your fellow passengers are on vacation, usually in good spirits, and not serious gamblers solely focused on grinding out a profit. The dealers genuinely want you to have an enjoyable time, understanding that this contributes to the unique allure of cruising. If you're a beginner, cruise casinos are perfect. They're less intimidating than Vegas. Feature lower stakes, offer free lessons during the day, and boast patient dealers eager to teach. If there's a table game you always wanted to try but felt too nervous about, a cruise presents your ideal opportunity. Insider Insight 10. The long game building, real rewards, and final thoughts. Insider tip number 8. The long game, how consistent, smart play builds real rewards. Here's the core truth about cruise casino loyalty programs. They reward patterns, not isolated big wins. If you take one cruise, wager $5,000 in a weekend, and never return, you'll get minimal offers. But if you embark on 3 cruises a year, bet modestly each time, and demonstrate consistent patronage, that's when the truly valuable rewards begin to flow. Always use your player's card every single time you play. Track your play across voyages. Show the casino that you are a valuable returning customer. Carnival shares play data across all your voyages. Royal Caribbean honors returning Club Royale members with escalating benefits. Norwegian actively courts consistent players with incredible discount offers. Cruise lines desire loyal casino guests. They will reward you with discounts, comps, and perks that can far exceed what you might earn at a land-based casino. The casino isn't trying to outsmart you. It genuinely wants you to have fun and return. Because a happy cruise casino player is a repeat cruise passenger. And repeat passengers represent far more value than one-time big spenders. All cruise line specific information in this video is subject to change. Therefore, always research your specific trip before hitting the high seas. This way, you'll be aware of all the latest perks available to you on your cruise. Remember, the true victory isn't hitting the jackpot. It's stepping off that ship knowing you played with purpose, maintained control, and positioned yourself for rewards on your next voyage. Win or lose, it's not about the machine. It's about your mindset. And once you master that, you've already won. Now, it's your turn to share your favorite casino cruise experiences. What's your preferred cruise line casino and why? Have you ever had a big win on a cruise? Tell us your story. Share your experiences with us in the comments below. Your insights might just inspire someone else to play smarter on their next voyage. If this deep dive into cruise casino secrets empowered you, please like this video and subscribe to Casino Floor Secrets for more exclusive insider tips. Turn on notifications so you don't miss our next expos.